Hello everyone, this is Bronze Gamer back with another game, and this time we are giving you a game of SjoW against Sage, Alt-tab.gaming Sage in fact, and yes, this is, as you may have noticed, we have Sage as the Terran and SjoW as the Protoss in the top left hand corner, so I don't know what's happened. I assume that they're not using each other's accounts, and they think they're just having a fun game right now. I guess they were at the Ministry of Win, and yeah, that they decided to have some fun because, well, unfortunately, the replay pack I thought it was going to include all the replays, but it has not. So I'm just going to go ahead and say SjoW did not make it into the second round, so he'd lost against Nurcio, and yeah, so I guess he decided to have some fun with Sage at some point. I don't know when this is actually done, but you know, it's always good to have some entertainment, and so that to know that the players aren't taking themselves too seriously when they're playing a computer game. And you know, SjoW is blocking off at the front with his gateway, which often isn't standard practice in Terran versus Protoss, because units, well, stuff like this can get sniped in the end, and it's much easier just to have a sentry to block off the ramp instead. So we've got a pylon going on in the bottom right hand corner, I guess, to have potentially some secret tech. I guess that could be the thing. I do not know, but I guess this probably is a fun game, so I imagine it'll be a little bit slow to begin with, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed things up. And yeah, well, the cybercore has gone down as expected. You don't get any particularly fun openings as Protoss at the moment, and SjoW is just putting pylons around this base, which is fair enough, because you know, you can then scout easier, but these pylons of course are in position that they can just get sniped really easily by units from Sage, from the Terran army. You know, these are basically free pylon kills if you have your factory sitting up, and oh, we got a tiny bit of an aggression from SjoW, and that has already been stopped, and an expansion going down for SjoW right now, and I don't know what Sage is thinking about doing, but he does not have his expansion yet. He is going for a 1-1-1 with Hellions, and I don't know if he's going to do a Hellion drop, or he's going to be doing yes, a Hellion drop. Yes, see, I'm a genius. I know what I'm talking about, and yeah, we will see if that Hellion drop is successful. And we've got 3 gateways now created, which means we're going to see some stalkers. Where are those stalkers? Ah, over here. So SjoW is launching an attack at the front door already, and Sage has obviously seen it because his bunker went down earlier, and I guess I just was not paying attention. Whoops. I didn't expect anything to happen this early on, but never mind. I apologise for that. And yeah, the Sage is going to be able to hold off this attack from SjoW, and it feels so weird to say that. But that was successfully held off. And oh, the drop has just gone down for Sage, and it looks like it's going to be relatively turned on. I don't know what just happened in terms of units lost. We've got 9 workers killed, which is quite a substantial amount of workers, and it is continuing. So how many workers? 14 overall, which is going to put Sage in a very good position. He managed to get finally one last kill with those 2 Hellions, and he does lose all his units for that. So units lost are favouring the Terran, and because it was all economy as well, it's going to be really favouring the Terran in the end. But he does not have an expansion. How many probes that we're looking at. See, it's 22 against 28 probes, so, you know, it's not been amazing for Sage, because he didn't go for that expansion first. He decided to go for some quick harassment, which has reset the game a little bit, which is good news for Sage, and 3 bunkers going up the front, so I guess Sage is expecting some form of attack from SjoW to happen imminently, because that is a lot of investment at the moment, and SjoW is going to see with his observer that, you know, he probably doesn't want to attack this base right now, and to be honest, he's guarding himself at the moment while he builds up a decent enough army. Twilight Council going down. Guess he's going to get Blink, or maybe he's going to think about getting some kind of, I don't know what I don't think he's going to go for anything interesting. And well, I think Sage is getting confused by the way that you use bunkers, because I think the plan was to get that SC3 through, and he failed. So I guess what he's going to do is, I don't know why he got confused. I don't know why that happened. I mean, look at these SCVs just sitting there doing nothing. He's not. Well, I don't know what his focus is on these on this Banshee Ras. 1 kill, and it looks like it's going to go down. No, not quite. And SjoW is making more stalkers. He might get another kill, 1 more kill, and he's just going to have to hide out in the corner now, because Sage is not going to be able to do anything with that. So, yes, this is a... Yeah, I'm quite surprised this race switch. It is definitely not the kind of gameplay you would expect from a PvT, but I do not know who is going to win. Zealot legs are being produced and a Templar archive, so he's that is what I expected. I know I didn't say it, but I was getting distracted by all the other stuff that was happening. So it looks like he's going to be going Zealot Archon, because he is making a, well, he doesn't have that many Zealots actually. And where are those Stalkers? They're over here. And the third is going down for SjoW. And a medevac drop full of Marines and Marauders, a hefty investment right there, is going down, and I don't know what Sage hopes to achieve with this, but it looks like, what else has been produced? So we got concussive shells and stim pack, which will be ready hopefully by the time Sage lands, and I don't know where he's thinking about landing, because I guess he's going to just try and snipe off some of these buildings right here. Looks like it. See, this is what I was telling you. You know, these pylons just sitting there. You know, Sage knows this. And look, a free forge kill, which is absolutely fantastic news for him. And I don't think he's going to be able to get that pylon, but he's going to be able to get that one. And it's at least it's not going to unpower that forge over there. But now Sage is moving out. It's a good time to move out with these kind of units. I accidentally got rid of the production tab, and we've got some Archons being produced. How many Archons have we got at the moment? No. Okay. 1 Archon now. Expansion going down for SjoW. He is just not destined to play Protoss, I don't think. More units coming for Sage, even taking out these destructible rocks as an escape route, I guess. And we even got the Mobius reactor and ghosts being produced, so it looks like he's going to want to just disable this army by using EMPs early on, which is something that I don't see it this early on. I feel like it's early anyway, but it will help. It will diminish the ability for, well, A, for sentries to do force fields, B, High Templar to do feedback or psionic storms, and C, it's going to just get rid of all the energy of the units, especially the Archons. And we've got, oh dear, the Templar Archives is unpowered, and there goes the forge, there goes another pylon. I It's a shame, really, because I was hoping to see some form of nice attack to a nice battle to happen, but it looks like it's going to be relatively one-sided from Sage. He's going around and destroying all the pylons. Is he going to see that one? No. SJO is slowly getting back his power for the Templar Archives, and he just needs to get that done straight away. And what have we got from SJO to actually destroy this force? And where are those lovely ghosts? There are, how many ghosts have we got here? We got 3 ghosts, and if they don't get feedback, which they probably won't, it's going to just destroy all the shields of this army. And you know, now is a good time to attack before the Sonic Storm is ready, and it looks like this attack is going to happen, and it looks like, I think that just SJO just does not have an army that is big enough, and the third is going to go down again. Is this Nexus going to get completely sniped? It doesn't even get cancelled. Maybe SJO is just realises that the end is nigh. And I don't know. I don't agree that that Sage is what Sage is doing, and he should just attack right now. And you know, it would be good. And here comes the attack. And where are those? Oh dear. Oh, there was one attack, and the sentry did get his energy taken out, and a bit of the Archon and the High Templar as well. And it looks like Old Sage is. Why do I keep saying Old Sage? Sage is taking out whatever is left. Whoa! That was a pretty good final storm from SJO. Yeah, that's it. SJO asked for a rematch, and I am aware that there is a rematch. So let's see if SJO can pull it back in the next game.